Hello there, everyone. Good to see you again this week. Quick update on DBA Activities. Quick recap of the last 2 weeks. We started 2 weeks ago with David Baker, talking to us about those issues that we should be addressing in our businesses immediately. We then moved on to a couple of live Q&A sessions with Esther Carter and the team at Moore Kingston Smith. We're really grateful for them for the time that they gave us. And you were able to put your questions to them, particularly around this area of furloughing, something we knew nothing about, and all of a sudden we're experts on it. Then we moved on to how we might better manage those decisions within our companies. How do we work better with our teams? And Alia Vega Robertson from Journey HR took us through a number of ideas and suggestions that they've had about how we might better manage our teams during the coming days and months. The resources for all of those sessions are on our website. If you missed any of those, you can go back and get them. And I think the important thing to tell you is that these things are design specific. They're for our sector. So if you have a particular issue, rather than wade through the treacle of lots of business websites, fire the question into the DBA and we'll find you the right answer straight away. We can do that through the experts that we're in touch with, but also through DCMS. I have a weekly call with them, and if there's anything that our experts can't answer, then DCMS are getting back to us on the detail of some of the challenges that you're finding yourselves in. The coffee catch-ups that we've been having for members have gone down really well. It's a great opportunity to be able to find out from you what the key issues are that you're going to be looking at. So please keep joining those. And I think what was interesting about one of them, the first one actually that we did, was that there was an issue then about perhaps the next 3 months not being the biggest issue for businesses, but the 3 months after that. So the issue is, what does the future look like for our businesses? And so you're going to see a slight change in the programming at the DBA this week. We're starting to move into those spaces where we feel you probably need to be changing the way you work. So Sian Preddy on Wednesday is going to be taking us through a session to do exactly that. And then on Thursday at 3 p.m, we've got Blair Ains joining us. So your business teams need to be ready and with their notepads and pens to take on board what he's got to say. We're asking him very specifically about what the future of design businesses looks like. If I was asked to summarise maybe the 2 key things that I got out of the last couple of weeks, we've all faced this challenge of furloughing. I think what's been really interesting is that you can stay in touch with your furloughed staff, but they absolutely cannot do any work. So bear in mind, if you've got someone on furlough for 3 weeks and you're going to bring them back into the business, they need to be able to hit the ground running. And to do that, they need to know what's been going on. So keep them involved. Keep them in the drinks that you have on Fridays or whatever it is you do to bring the team together. Keep them up to date with what's happening, but do not allow them to do any work. I think the second highlight for me really is those Wednesday coffee mornings. It's an opportunity for leaders of design businesses to get together. You don't have to say anything, but I think there's a real encouragement in just seeing each other's faces and knowing that we're all a part of a much bigger community, and one that is facing very similar challenges. So if that's you and you haven't dialed in to one of those, then do it on Wednesday. Get them into your diary and join us. Have a good week.